In the solitary confines of my existence, I find myself immersed in a profound sense of desolation and misery, a state of being that I can only attribute to the choices I've made. The realization weighs heavily upon me that I am the architect of my own discontent, having meticulously excavated a pit of despair that now demands my solitary occupancy. Surrounded by the deafening silence of my self-inflicted solitude, the people in my orbit remain blissfully ignorant of the depths of my suffering. The absence of your presence looms large in my life, and the individuals who remain are seemingly indifferent to my intrinsic value. It appears that everyone seeks to extract something from me, be it my financial resources, material possessions, precious time, or undivided attention. The very fabric of my existence seems woven with the threads of destruction that I, with deliberation or inadvertence, have spun. In the shattered landscape that mirrors the fragments of my own making, I once sought refuge in external scapegoats, attributing the wreckage of my life to the nebulous forces of karma, the actions of others, and the whims of circumstance. Yet, as time unfolds, the clarity of retrospection reveals that the genesis of my woes lies within the crucible of my own decisions. The temporal void in which your absence persists has served as a poignant crucible for introspection. Gradually, an unwelcome epiphany dawns upon me. The culpability for my predicament rests squarely on my own shoulders. I inflicted wounds upon you, and this bitter truth, once elusive, is now an undeniable reality. The artifice of your emotional concealment crumbles in the face of my heightened awareness, and the palpable emotional distance between us becomes an oppressive burden that I bear with increasing difficulty. It propels me to the precipice of tears, a tempest of emotions threatening to engulf me in its turbulent embrace. The physiological manifestations of my internal turmoil are palpable. The pressure within my lungs becomes an oppressive force, threatening to rupture the delicate equilibrium. Meanwhile, my heart, the perennial sentinel of my emotional landscape, aches with a dolorous intensity. The dichotomy of my desires is striking. I yearn to surge forward, to bridge the chasm that separates us, yet an innate self-awareness constrains me. How could someone who bestowed such generosity ever deign to accept the shattered remnants of a soul like mine? In acknowledging your inherent worth, I am compelled to confront the stark reality of my own brokenness. The mistakes I made, the choices that inexorably led me down the labyrinthine corridors of darkness and pain, now stand as testament to the capricious nature of fate. It is here, in the crucible of self-awareness, that the concept of karma, the cosmic law of cause and effect, manifests its inexorable influence. The seeds I sowed have borne bitter fruit, and the harvest is a testament to the indomitable connection between actions and their consequences. As I navigate the intricate tapestry of remorse and self-realization, I am acutely aware of the profound truth that you, in your entirety, deserve nothing less than the sublime. I am but a fractured soul, grappling with the weight of my transgressions and the painful consequences of my choices. The journey through the shadowed realms of my own soul has illuminated the contours of my moral landscape, revealing the stark contours of accountability. In the crucible of self-awareness, I strive to mend the fragments of my being, to emerge from the cocoon of despair as a revitalized entity capable of redemption. The road ahead is fraught with uncertainty, and the prospect of your acceptance remains a distant beacon, a flickering light that both guides and eludes. The tempest within me rages on, fueled by the tempestuous interplay of regret, yearning, and the daunting prospect of self-forgiveness. Each step is laden with the weight of introspection, an arduous journey toward the restoration of my fractured self and, perhaps, the possibility of reconciliation with the fragments of a life left in disarray. The individual is undergoing a profound and transformative realization, a deepening awareness that you, in their perception, represent the very embodiment of unconditional love. As their gaze fixates on you, a cascade of introspection is unleashed, prompting them to scrutinize a myriad of decisions that have shaped the trajectory of their life. Within this contemplative space, there emerges a palpable sense of remorse and regret, a poignant acknowledgement that they may have mishandled the delicate threads of your connection. The gravity of the bond, once underestimated, now reveals itself as a potent and sacred force that has woven its way through the tapestry of their existence. The disbelief and shock that accompany this realization are profound, as they come to terms with the stark contrast between your enduring presence in the face of darkness and pain and the current sense of your absence. The dawning awareness that you, who once stood steadfastly beside them, are no longer looking upon them with the same respect and admiration instigates a profound shift in their emotional landscape. This moment of reflection serves as a crucible of accountability, as they grapple with the recognition that the distance that now separates you is a consequence of their own actions. Doubt, insecurities, and egocentric behavior emerge as the architects of this divide, pushing you away even as you sought to remain a beacon of support and understanding. The emotional void left in the wake of your absence leaves them feeling profoundly isolated, grappling with a sense of emotional desolation. In the midst of this emotional tempest, there is an earnest desire to communicate a fundamental truth, that, despite the current rift, you continue to exert a profound hold on them. It's an acknowledgement that transcends the physical, extending into the realms of the emotional, sensual, mental, and spiritual. In their eyes, you stand as the singular force capable of satisfying these diverse facets of their being, providing an unparalleled source of strength and solace. Yet, in this admission, there lies a paradox. The recognition of your unparalleled influence is accompanied by a keen awareness of the fragility of the bond, an acute understanding that their own actions have strained this connection to its limits. The admission of fault is a heavy burden to bear, as doubt, insecurities, and egoistic tendencies are laid bare as the corrosive elements that eroded the foundation of what was once a harmonious union. The emotional landscape is further complicated by the realization that, in your absence, they feel a profound sense of being left out and emotionally adrift. The void left by your departure becomes a gaping chasm, a space where your unique presence once provided comfort and reassurance. The emotional isolation is palpable, a stark reminder of the impact that the dynamics of their own choices have wrought upon the once vibrant connection. Amidst the tumult of emotions, there is a yearning to convey a fundamental truth: you, with your unparalleled ability to extract the best parts of their being, remain the sole possessor of this transformative power. In the crucible of self-awareness, they recognize that aligning with you on this journey was not a happenstance occurrence but a deliberate choice. You, with your unique qualities, met the precise needs that they, perhaps unbeknownst to themselves, craved. The acknowledgement of your transformative influence extends beyond the immediate emotional sphere, delving into the realm of personal growth and self-realization. There is an understanding that, in your presence, they found the catalyst for extracting the best within themselves, a dynamic that, in your absence, is sorely missed. The recognition of your singular ability to evoke their highest potential underscores the depth of your impact on their journey of self-discovery. As they navigate the labyrinthine corridors of regret and self-awareness, there is a commitment to mend the fractures within themselves and, by extension, the connection that has weathered the storms of their own making. The road ahead, fraught with uncertainty, is nevertheless embraced with a sense of determination. It becomes a journey towards redemption, a process of self-forgiveness, and a quest to reclaim the fragments of a life left in disarray. In this extended exploration of their innermost thoughts and emotions, the tapestry of their journey unfolds in intricate detail. The complexity of human relationships, the nuances of self-discovery, and the delicate interplay of choices and consequences are laid bare. The narrative becomes a testament to the enduring power of introspection and the potential for growth, even in the aftermath of profound mistakes and misjudgments. The story, while intensely personal, resonates with universal themes of love, loss, accountability, and the undying human spirit's capacity for transformation.